You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we'll get your kickboxing matches tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, doubling up on the elbow. Flush. Slips to avoid that left. Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, huge left.
There it is again. Look at that.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter. Oh, bleeding from his cheek. There you see it. One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. What a fight.
Right on the button. Oh, and he lands again.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock the guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go. Nice block.
Oh, he's got hurt here. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at it?
You got to right now. I mean, right now, someone should be in. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
With every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Nice.
We'll see what he does here. He clusters up and lands to the head. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. 15 seconds to go. Close out for the end of round one. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Okay? You knew it was going to be bloody, all right? You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it. Protect the cut. Stay on your toes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights, and when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, he is inflicting some serious damage with these elbows. Making all these shots count. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight. Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing at the top of your opponent like that. You gotta watch up kicks. Notice how he leads with his hips when he goes to stand the strike.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a big moment in this fight.
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the second round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's gonna be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.